Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Yakuza Kiwami. I'm the Mysterious JG. Kind of forgot I had to sit record and didn't think to be ready to talk. The Dragon and the Koi. I don't know how many chapters are in this story, but like a confrontation with our old sworn brother seems inevitable, but it doesn't necessarily feel like it's going to be the end of the story. Like, I don't think it's impossible, not immediately, not on the first meeting. I think he's going to be our enemy for a while, but I also feel like we might reconcile. And I don't know where this story goes. I don't remember this character being around a lot in the little drips and drabs I saw of Yakuza Kiwami 2 on lethal streams. I feel like maybe he was. I don't know if he lives through this or not. And not knowing, like, yeah, I would have been heartbroken if I found out the detailed ending of Yakuza Like a Dragon before I played it through it myself. So I don't want to know any more than I already do about this story. But I'm looking forward to getting back to it. Oh, oh, camera. The other thing we could do is check on my completion points with Bob Iwayama guy, because we'll be kind of in that general area. But you know. Oh, we should check and see what some of our new inventory stuff does. Components, valuables, Matchbox, Buies business card, Rena's business card, free pass for Asia, Metsu King card album. Oh, you could check this all along? Oh, fuck me. Well, alright. And it does seem like there's one left that we don't have. But that is not in fact true, according to all the guides I've seen. We have all the cards. Now, I was trying to, an Atelier Rizza comment, I was trying to, a new skill popped up for Lent, also known as Muscle Volcano, also known as some other kind of volcano. Yeah, a new skill popped up I could learn. I was like, huh, I thought I'd learned all the skills. So I went to like the Atelier Rizza wiki, which lists the skills and what they do, but not how to obtain them. It didn't list that skill. And I found a GameFAQs listing that seemed to suggest I was missing like one or two skills for most of the characters. But they're all skills not listed on the wiki, and the GameFAQs didn't tell you how to get them. Either way, I was a little surprised that we can actually see this card album up close. There's cards that we never use, and I didn't really even register what they were, but, you know, they're sexy, silly, whatever cards. Is this a dagger that I see before me? But we got something. Oh, equipment. Here we got some kind of gambler's binding. This binding epitomizes the risk-taking nature of a gambler. Strong against knives and increases gained experience. Oh, never mind. It's not a gambling item. It's a combat item with lower overall defense than what we're using, but gives you gained experience. Yeah. We got some really high-end armor thanks to doing all the completion point grinding that I've done. So it's not that shocking. And I thought I was heading south. I have not been heading south. I wanted to pass by New York Hot Dog. Man, I'm thinking about all sorts of good greasy meat-based foods I'm probably not going to want to eat for the next day or two. Oh. They wouldn't dare follow me to where I could have the protection of this kid. I'm so bored. Haruka's about his age. Okay. Well, maybe Haruka will come out for a nighttime playdate. Maybe she is that kind of girl. Alright, I'm actually going to check in with Bob Utsuyama. I talked about something to it. It'll just take a second. We were pretty far away from having enough points to do anything except increase our dash distance, so I don't really think we've got anything here, but... So we've got 14 points. Oh, we don't even have enough for Unstoppable, and we're saving up for Beads of Good Fortune. Alright, never mind. That was a waste of time, but not very much. And we can get back to it now. Guess we're back to using the back entrance, or no, this is the entrance to Serena. There's a Serena sign above another entrance, and then there's some kind of nail salon sign right above the Serena entrance. Oh, yeah. Ichiban?
そこか。まあ、確かにそうだろうが。
行かないよ。
I don't like those hostel clubs. They're
どうしたの
weird.
はるかちゃん。
おじさん、さっきお母さんのこと調べに行ってたんでしょ。
Yep.
なのに、なんで連れて行ってくれないの？
You were sleeping.
私、お母さんに会いたいの。ここに遊びに来たんじゃないの。
おい、はるか。
I'm not here to play. I ain't playing.
この
I
ペン
like
ダントで
Sprite.
しょ。
You know what I'm saying?
このペンダントがみんな欲しいんでしょ。
Well, then give them the... Yeah.
私なんてどうだっていいんでしょ。
Well,
おじさんだ
no.
って
Certainly not
きっと
me.
100億円欲しいから私と。
Whoa. Okay, I guess he does commit violence against women. I didn't know about that.
お母さんのこと教えてよ。何か知ってるんでしょ。ねえ、教えてよ。なんとか言いなさいよ。
はるか、桐生はな、お前のお母さんが。
うるせえ、言うな。
Yuna?
はるか、今は俺を信じてくれ。
If you believe in you like I believe in me or something like that.
私だって信じたい。でも、
Are we sure her mom is dead? And it's not like her mom's twin sister or whatever? That I am not convinced they're even two different people?
私もそうする。さよなら。
Get the
は
fuck.
るかちゃん。
はるか。
There's no way we could catch her. Find Haruka. Otherwise, how can we complete the side quest with that lonely kid?
まずいぞ。
This is bad, Kiryu. We need to go after her, baby. I'll stand here.
桐生ちゃん。
Kiryu-chan, you have to go after Haruka-chan. Okay. Maybe she's playing with that little boy, completing my side quest for me. If only I hadn't finished a 20,000 yen side quest, she could help. I was knocking the fuck over. We can follow Haruka's trail by asking around. We have to get to her before the Tojo clan does. Alright, well, let's ask around. We can start with that little boy. That's probably not where we're supposed to start. Okay. Hey, what a pussy. Hey, did you guys see anything? Oh, little boy's gone. I wonder if these guys... I wonder if Date participates in this fight. Oh, I shouldn't play this game on one of these weekends because I'm seeing all these... Oh, fuck, I could go for some spicy curry. And then I would pay a terrible price for it with the way I feel right now. You get someone to your side. Oh, yeah, he's going to help us. Yeah, I got my ultra combo. That time I even got to finish the guy with it who wasn't really all that ready to be dead. Doing God's work over there, Date, but I've got it from here. Apparently not. I think Date kicked through my body and got the final hit there. Thanks, would have done this out to you. Take this slightly battered gold bracelet. Now that's the kind of item, slot wasting shit that I'd normally throw away. But right now we're busy, and it might not hurt to give Haruka a gift when we see her. All right, are you telling me where to go? Okay, they are telling me. It's main. They're telling me exactly where to go. They said something about asking people on the street, but they have marked exactly where the plot wants us to be next. So why fight it? Could be that information broker is back in the story? Yeah, it's been a while since we've seen him. Time for karaoke with Aoki. Oh, Kiryu-san, you're safe after all, huh? But I thought I saw a young girl a moment ago. What? Seriously? Yeah, that alchemist girl that you're friends with, Lint. Oh yeah, I saw her going into the game center just over there. It seemed like she was acting a little odd, like she was interested in Mesu King. Who could be that interested in Mesu King? Oh, so. Well, she looked rather lonely. She was walking with her head down, so I couldn't really go talk to her. I see. She's still in the game center? I don't know about that, because JG hit the button too fast. Got it, thanks. Sega Power. Sega Power do what Nintendo don't. You know, there's a 1,000,000 to 1 chance that these kids will actually mention Haruka. Nope.
Yeah.
No, right now. I don't feel up to much of anything, lady. But, oh, these 2 schoolgirls over here will probably have tee-hee, people think we're sexy, but we think you're a creep dialogue, but it might just tell us where Haruka went. If you think I'm sexy and you want my body, I'm going to call the police. So there was this suspicious guy who looked super drugged, dragging around a little girl. I hope she's okay. Oh, where? I'm Kiki, by the way. By the Shichifuku Street parking lot. I think the girl might have been in some real danger, so I thought I'd gossip with you about it rather than going to the police. Where did you see her? At the Shichifuku Street parking lot. Squirrel. You know, this girl's been chatting up this guy for a while, but, I mean, can you blame her? He's got that sweet bow tie. Probably thinks he's Japanese Tucker Carlson, who I assume would be racist against white people. Anyway. Tucker Carlson, oh my god. Like, one of the most mind-blowing things I ever remember seeing on TV. Which I'm just going to talk about now, even though it's really not relevant. After there was that incident where like some dude shot up like 2 Asian massage parlor, killed like half a dozen Asian masseuses. Tucker Carlson did this whole piece about it. It was really kind of amazing because part of what was really crappy about that story, 160 attack, 265 attack, 230 attack. Well, we certainly don't need the Sakura Storm in our inventory anymore. 6 fluted pull. Goemon, the legendary outlaw. Oh, this is actually weaker than Goemon. We must have got that from a shake down the opponents for money. Golden blackjack. Anyway, no, he did this. So part of what was so depressing about that story, other than the fact that a bunch of people got murdered, the kid apparently had like the porn addiction and like was freaking out because his church and his parents were super conservative and like he thought like premarital sex and sexual urges were evil. So this kid had a lot of weird shit going on in his head. But people's minds were blown by the fact that the sheriff, the police force that arrested him, did this weird press conference where they said, yeah, he just had a really bad day. That was the big line everyone took away from it. White sheriff arrested this white kid who killed a bunch of Asian people, and his take was, yeah, the kid had a really bad day. We got him in holding. And it's like, he murdered like a half a dozen people. And there was this weird narrative that it's not his fault. He's just a confused teen. So it turned into this big thing with like, hey, is there like anti-Asian racism going on here? What the fuck? And Tucker Carlson did this like incredible piece that I saw on YouTube. Like I don't watch Tucker Carlson. This is like it came to my attention somehow. It's like a 15 to 18 minute long thing he does. Just him talking into the camera with no guests or anything. He goes through the whole thing. He explains that the kid drove a Japanese car. He just says that in passing. He doesn't say that proves he's not racist. He just says that in passing. Then he goes into a thing about Asian massage parlors. Without exactly saying it, he basically tells his audience these were all prostitutes. He actually does that first. Then he mentions a guy drives a Japanese car. Then he mentions that like a Mexican-American worker at one of these places got killed too. So not all the victims were Asian. And he drives an Asian car. And they're all prostitutes anyway. But what's really incredible with this, he goes into this lengthy discussion of the Watts race riots. And his big takeaway at the end of this whole thing is that Asians shouldn't be afraid of white people. Their true enemy is black people. Back after a few commercial words. And it was like, holy fucking shit. He victim blames these women, calls them prostitutes. Then the segment continues for another 15 minutes without him ever talking about them again. And just starts explaining why black people are the real threat. I hate to bring it up, except something happened that made me think of it. Now I don't even remember what that was, because my mind is just caught up with how the most punchable person in the world is Tucker Carlson. Anyway, oh, it's the bow tie. Because the guy was wearing a bow tie. That was enough to make me think about one of the most gross people ever. All right, so somewhere around here. I'm trying to avoid getting into confrontations. Oh, it's the parking lot. I've been here before. All right, well, whatever. I guess I shouldn't have taken off the silence shoes because now I have non-stop battles with these jerks. I have gotten sub-utility out of one of the passives where when we take damage, I almost instantly get to counter a lot of it now. This is a complete waste of a heat move. But whatever. Drop kick. Oh, that guy hit me and Date with his last counter punch before he went down. I give it up. Give it up to him. He was, You got a new thing to say, Date? You can follow who gets straight by asking around. Okay. So there's a drunk guy dragging a girl around in this parking lot. Is what was happening. Looks like she kicked him in the nuts and got away from him. Good for her. Hey, you. Did you see a girl around here? What? Bring me some liquor. Just bring up liquor. Kind of drunk floor. Hey, did you see a small girl around here? Shut up! Bring me something to drink. Hey, did you see a girl around here? Answer me. Oh, sorry. He actually was less threatening that time. Oh, sorry, she was here a while ago, but a man in a suit took her away. I mean, a man in a suit took her away. Where did they go? They was talking on the phone about a park somewhere. Okay, well, there's multiple parks, but they'll probably help us out by telling us which one. And it's Purgatory West Park. Oh, well, we can hope the Shadow Broker got her, because he's basically... He's shady as fuck, but he's an ally. Yeah, he doesn't go around victim-blaming Asians. He's an ally. Oh, that's not who I meant to target, but okay. Yeah, I got all my fancy combos to work this time. Now it's time to celebrate by breaking shit over someone's head. Oh, Date, I know you're doing your best. Sorry, I thought I had, like, more time than that to set this hit up. I wasn't trying for Date to take a big hit. Once again, you have this little thing where your body flashes red and you're ready to counter instantly. So that's a passive I picked up somewhere along the way. See, now that guy looks exactly like the character model who's our, like, disciple. So I do feel like he is now jumping us on the street and hoping we won't notice it's him. Oh, maybe this is where Majima re-enters the story. He's just been hanging out over here saying he's looking for a way to get to us. If he ended up with her, that's not good? I guess it is good, because Majima won't hurt her. He'll just use her to get to us, but it's not that great, I guess. I don't think Majima's going to hurt this little girl. He was super violent in his intro, and he's obviously supposed to be unpredictable and crazy, but, like, he's a good guy in Yakuza Like a Dragon. Like, I can't imagine that, yeah, they got over the whole thing where, like, if there's something in this game where, like, Majima murders Haruka, I would imagine they wouldn't be quite so tight in later games. Well, maybe we're not supposed to be here. It seemed like this is where they were telling us to go. There's a guy standing right here like he's meant to give us expository dialogue, but it might be just explaining what this place is for people who've never been here before. Let's, Hey, can you teach my friend Date some techniques? Oh ho, my favorite student. I would like to train you, but I'm not yet prepared. So get out there and train while you wait. I was kind of hoping you might know what happened to Haruka. I'm sorry, I'm not connected to the main plotline in that way. There's like a red line here. I think it just indicates entrance, not that it's the plot. Yeah. This ain't where we're supposed to be. Alright. Maybe we're supposed to look at that taxi cab? Or I didn't search the area properly. Zoom out. Well, they said public park, and then it seemed like this place was lit up. Oh, now are people going to start attacking Date because he bumped into them? Okay, we could always build up Date's inventory and money by having him fight the Nouveau Riche. Date has his own inventory and money, right? Maybe they lit up all the parks and I have to search them all. Yeah, well, because there's the other park. Children's Park. Actually, for the first time in a long time, I'm actually going to use a cab. Just to avoid random battles. Yeah, I'm starting to think maybe, maybe Goro nabbed her. And again, like, there'll be a big battle with Goro, obviously, but I don't think we need to be too worried about her being in trouble. I mean, he'll be like, yo, and I don't think they'll make a big deal about him putting, you know, milk on her cereal and stuff, but, Oh, a coin locker key. Well, that was worth a visit. Probably was asking around. Okay. I don't see anyone here to ask. I'm sorry, lady. I thought maybe I was allowed to interact with you. I mean, I don't think we're supposed to ask those punks. Now it's the... I don't have time for this, so come back later. I thought it was marked pink. I mean, we know there's other parks in town, but it seems like we're supposed to do something here to, you know, establish in story terms that she's not here. And talking to Date here is not triggering... Doesn't look like Haruka's here. Okay, whatever that made that happen, I guess is fine. There's other parks, but I feel like if we don't search them in the order the game presented them... So we were supposed to hang around in that park a bit. Yeah, you know what? I'll beat you guys up. Fuck, I'm in a bad mood now. You punched me while I was still beating up your friend. Oh, I'm doing drop kicks because that guy's already defeated. Right up the backside. He kicked Bishop Brennan up the arse! Because he lost a bet with Father Dick Byrne. Father Ted. Oh, you know it. Got it. Fridays are usually the worst day of the... It's Fridays I record this. They're usually the worst day of what I'm doing right now, going through, because there's nothing to look forward to, so... I do it alright. This game is helping. Get through today. Deal with tomorrow when it comes. Yeah, this is where I thought we might find out that she got nabbed by... Doesn't look like Haruka's here. Okay, fine. Whatever we had to do for this is done. Now, I mean, there's other children's parks. I figured it's the... Why would we not start at the one that's right close to where she fled? I guess she must have gotten all the way up to that, like, main entertainment zone. Because the informants are. And I didn't quite catch how she got away from the drunk. How did she get away from the drunk? I mean, it's there, and you can comment and tell me if you want. It's there in the video. I can go back and see for myself. I assume she, like, you know, stomped on his foot or something and just got away from him. It means to be... Oh, man, so inefficient. We could have talked to Bob Utayama there rather than right before initiating this quest. Are you guys going to be talking like... Let's ask the little boy that she's supposed to hang out with, except that maybe this is a plot fight against him. He's the leader of the evil guys. I've been waiting to meet you for a long time. Oh no, preparations to welcome us is probably bad news. But I guess we're going anyway. Stardust? That's where we were going to send her to hide. Where we have laid a trap for you, as I've, you know, hinted. I probably shouldn't have started this dialogue now, because it's almost time to call it a video, but... Yeah, I feel like we got a big old boss fight coming with a bunch of dudes. Okay. Guns, that's not fair. Although we've got Yakuza badges. So. Oh, no, she had it. Yeah, she doesn't have it. Come get it, bitch. So we're gonna toss it up there?
Stop. そこで止まってください。ペンダントをこちらに投げてください。
はるか、すまない。
Oh, I know that. Yeah, they were gonna shoot her right through the fucking back. Assholes.
伊達さん、無事か？
いや、はるかがくそ、浅井が腕を撃たれた。
Yeah, Date knew not to trust the honor of these guys. It looks like Kiryu was taken in. But I hope we get a chance to take these assholes out, because that's not cool, what they just did. That is not cool. All we did was slap her. We didn't shoot her. As usual, even though they're generic thugs, and I know it probably won't be that big of a deal, these fights with like a bunch of dudes in suits, half of them wearing shades, it's a little Matrix, but I still like it. It's more like they're being assaulted by the Blues Brothers. The mysterious organization. Are you guys secretly Korean? I didn't think that started until the next game. Anyway, I'm calling it a video here. When we come back next time, the mysterious organization, who for all of our sakes, they told us we should not get into. Well, we'll get into it with them next time, because we're going to be beating the shit out of a bunch of them. I've also misplaced my remote, which is a problem, because I need that to actually close the recorder. Not seeing where it went. So I'm going to have to vamp. Well, I got my alternate. I got the TV remote, which is like out of reach too, but at least I can see it. Yeah, so anyway, they told us, oh yeah, give us the girl, give us the pendant, and we'll give you the girl, and they were lying because, I don't know, oh, there's my real remote. Alright, I don't know who the bad guys are, but it doesn't seem, well, I don't know who the bad guys are, but they seem like bad guys. Is what I was about to say. I'm trying to say I don't know who the mysterious organization is, but it don't seem like they're our friends. Maybe we can sort it out and become friends next time.